Hello friends and welcome to another update. This is breaking news and it is very difficult to confirm this. It is completely unknown and there's a lot of rumors going each way. As we can see, there are three different sources saying three different things. But generally, if it hasn't happened, it is likely that it will happen. So the situation is that Russia has possibly withdrawn their troops from Izyum towards Oskil, which means this village over here, to cross into the Donetsk Oblast. Which means that they will be giving up on all of this territory and still be pushing back towards the Oskil River and having that as a defensive line against the Ukrainian counteroffensive. This would give the best possible outcome for the Ukrainians and the worst possible, not the worst possible outcome for the Russians, as the worst possible outcome would be that they get surrounded. So this is a withdrawal to avoid getting surrounded, which means that Ukraine has had 90% success, where 100% would be if they encircled the Russians. But this is the best outcome anyone could have hoped for Ukraine, and it really shows that they're able to conduct a successful counteroffensive. This will mean that we will most likely see a huge influx of weapons into Ukraine, allowing them to fight on for much longer time, as they will not be running out of weapons as long as they can show this kind of success on the battlefield. Also, this shows that the troops who were involved in this operation, they will most likely have an operational pause after this, for a couple of weeks maybe. But after this, they'll most likely be used elsewhere to conduct another offensive. With this, the Ukrainians' map would look a lot much better in their favor. They'll most likely have some kind of front line that looks like this along the river and the forests, and they will have a much smaller front line to worry about around Kharkiv, and that means they can essentially, if they, for example, use their forces in Kherson, they're able to possibly do what they failed to do in the first week or two of this counteroffensive, push through to Berislav, cut off the Russian defenders, maybe even take all of Kherson. So there's a lot of possibilities that has opened up for the Ukrainians with this success. And if the Russians don't up their participation in this war and actually call it a war and declare war, then we will see them fail in this military operation. Now, that is if they have withdrawn, and in my personal opinion, it is most likely that they have, but I will not put an exclamation mark until now. The latest reports confirm that Izyum has indeed been abandoned, according to the DPR minister or spokesman, and it is now confirmed. Russia has pulled back to this position and they have abandoned the Izyum area. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe and have a great day.